Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 137 of the Let's Play world. Between episodes, I've been spending a little bit of time over here at the goat farm, and I think I finally got a screaming goat. I just bred some of them up, and one of them in here seems to be making some terrible noise. There we go. That is definitely a screaming goat. Besides the goats, I've also been pretty busy over at the base. We fly on over here. You can see, got some netherrack scaffolding kind of dotted around. I added in the other rail for our new farm. And if we kind of come on down here, give you a little peek. You can see those alcoves there that are all kind of filled in. I've gotten the bottom of this side pretty well figured out, and we just need to copy it over here. And then I've started kind of playing with some ideas as far as what this is going to look like. And it's starting to look really awesome, in my opinion. If we come around to the back side, did a little bit of work over here. We had finished some of the interiors with the regular stone, and it kind of creates an interesting kind of dappled effect on the back. And I think I'm going to leave it like that, because I think it looks kind of neat. I was able to finally figure out how to kind of match this up, and then I got the smelter entirely enclosed. Started working on the back over here, kind of mirroring what I was doing on the front, and that's about as far as I've gotten. Right up here, that is our bedroom. Or I'm sorry, right here is our bedroom, and then right there, that's the map room. And I'm not sure if I want to redo this outside in deep slate or a mixture. We'll figure it out once we get up there. But from about halfway down, it's looking really, really cool. A couple episodes ago, we built a bamboo farm, and then last episode, we added a sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm, been running for a little bit. We have this nice area we can kind of fly in here. Got a little bit over here, but I've been redirecting it over to the base by and large, and our allay has been hard at work. I like how the concrete kind of peeks through a little bit. I think that's kind of neat looking. If we fly back over this side, I got our redstone hooked up here so we could start filtering in the sugarcane, and we just have a little bit. Like I said last time, it's not a fast farm. But if we just sit over here and AFK for a while, I think we'll get more than enough to do our projects. From the outside, you saw those alcoves. As we run around, you can see here, I've gotten this all kind of sealed up. We've got an alcove here, and then as we come down, I removed all the torches and then went ahead and put in some of the soul lanterns. Keeps it real kind of spooky and dark. And I'm pretty excited to get our hands on some of the bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves and that kind of thing to fill this all in. I think it's going to look great. And one thing I noticed, how is it that we still have this weird Z fighting going on? Do you see it on the iron bars? How it's like struggling to render that texture? I don't know why we still have that. That's like one of the longest standing bugs that I can remember. As we run up here, you can see I've started working on kind of imagining how big this space is going to be. And I went ahead and brought this wall all the way up so it ran into our next floor. And it makes it feel a little bit more complete, a little more finished. Still not sure how this ceiling is going to work. We're going to just play with that and see how it goes. And then you remember last episode, we started working on our map. So here you can see our base. We've got the rail line that goes out to the bamboo farm, and the rail line that goes out to the sugarcane farm. And once we have more farms, we'll have a couple more rails. And I was thinking it might be kind of neat to maybe build a wall that encloses the area inside the farms. We'll get to that someday. The circle. We'll just call it that and add it to our wall of tasks. And speaking of wall of tasks, we can probably take sugarcane farm off the wall. We've been spending quite a lot of time working on the base and some of the farms. I think today I'd like to do some terraforming and some landscaping. And what I'm referring to specifically is the lake. at the very bottom of our base where the tower starts, I'd like it to be surrounded with water. The big problem is that it's not flat down there. It is kind of on a slope, kind of on a hill, and so we're going to have to do a lot of digging and a lot of terraforming. So if we run down there, you can kind of see what I mean as we kind of inspect the area here. So this side, hello, wandering trader. This side definitely slopes upwards. We've got these hills, and the hills are sitting on top of caves. Hello, zombie. This side kind of slopes downwards. So we've got a little bit of a valley floor, some other caves. So it's going to take a bunch to kind of level it out enough that we can surround it with water. So these farms are 128 blocks away from the base. What I'm imagining is the lake will poke out about 30 blocks from the base. So what I need to do is figure out how big a circle that is. So it'd be 30 plus whatever this is plus 30 across. Then I'm going to go through and clear out all of the trees in that area, and then we just need to flatten it out. pretty epic looking. Really, really like that. I ended up using stone as the lake bed, and I really like the contrast against the black stone. I think it looks really, really sharp. Obviously, we've got a ton of terraforming to do here with the bank and the hill. Underneath, I started doing some cobble, you know, to kind of texture it up. Another thing I'd like to do is maybe have this have some like roots or some legs or something. But all of that we're going to do in a future episode. Between episodes, I'm going to continue working on getting the base wrapped in deep slate. And next episode, we'll see if we can get something else knocked off the wall of tasks. And that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.